I said I wasn't going to do an update on any Invest anymore, but here we are doing an update on an Invest 90S. Currently, this storm is posing a massive threat to mainly Madagascar at this stage, and potentially Mauritius as well, with the GFS taking the storm towards Mauritius in the later part of its model run, or at least it was at one point. I know that for sure. Currently, we can see on the satellite imagery here, not looking too bad whatsoever. I have given the storm tropical storm force winds. However, it is not a fully developed tropical cyclone yet. But the storm, if you look at that convection, definitely has tropical storm force winds somewhere in there, looking pretty organized as well. Looks like the center is partially exposed at this stage. But currently the storm has maximum sustained winds of 40 miles per hour. That is 35 knots, gusting with winds of 55 miles per hour. A pressure of 1004 millibars. It is moving northwest at 5 miles per hour. And this is currently a level 3 on my brand new wind gust scale, as this latest update brought to you by Curtis Simplified. So taking a look at the estimates here, the ATCF forecast system going with 30 miles per hour. The JTWC was going somewhere between 30 and 35, so I've just put it at 35. And my analysis is currently at 40 miles per hour. But please keep in mind, this is not a fully developed tropical cyclone yet, but it does have 40 mile per hour winds. So it's not fully developed, but those winds are still going to be quite powerful. Where the storm is, and mainly in those massive convection piles is where the strongest winds of the storm is going to be. Here are the hazards currently for places near the storm. 90S is currently has an elevated risk to impact Madagascar and Mauritius. This is not 100% certain yet, but if the storm does go towards Mauritius and Madagascar, expect heavy rainfall and potential damaging winds. And yeah, currently the sustained winds, like I said earlier, 40 miles per hour, and the wind gusts up to 55 miles per hour, making it a level 3 on my scale. And basically the new leveling scale is basically off wind gusts, and the weakest is a level 0, and the most powerful is a level 10, which are wind gusts over 160 miles per hour. But thankfully, it doesn't look like we're going to be seeing a situation like that unfold very soon. Take a look at the GFS ensembles here, and we can see quite uncertain at this stage. It's very uncertain, in fact, but we can see some of those tracks veering off towards La Réunion, Mauritius, Mozambique, going into Mozambique Channel. But it looks like it is a complete mess at this stage. Really, the models do not know where the storm wants to go, and it is very uncertain. So yeah, make sure you stay up to date with weather forecasts, as this is extremely uncertain where the storm is going to be tracking. Take a look at the visible shortwave IR imagery here for the system, and we can see that really looking good. Those tall convective cloud tops there, where those most powerful wind gusts will be. The main threat at the minute is, of course, the wind, but it isn't really any threat to land at this stage, since it is still very uncertain. But when we start getting, later on, potentially around the 3 to 4 day mark, we need to watch this very carefully, as it could be developed into a full cyclone at that time. Take a look at the RGB True Color floater, and we can see not looking that bad whatsoever. That cloud convection there looking very solid in the storm. Has got a little bit of shear it has to face, but once it overcomes that, it is free to bubble away towards Madagascar if it chooses to go that way. And yeah, currently, like I said earlier, bubbling up very decent convection in the center. And yeah, you can really see that on the IR imagery here. And you can see that convection near that big convective center there, reaching around minus 70 degrees Celsius. So it is quite powerful convection in the center. That's where the strongest winds are going to be, where the convection is the tallest, and that's where we're going to be seeing those 40 mile per hour winds in that system, and also those gusts, of course, up to 55 miles per hour. Anyway, thank you for watching this update on Invest 90S. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next update. Peace out.